Here's a question worth asking before you spend any money. When a company releases a version 2 of a product that already worked well, are they solving real problems or just giving you new reasons to open your wallet? DJI just dropped the Mic Mini 2, and on paper, it looks like a gentle refresh of one of the most popular entry-level wireless mics on the market. But the devil is always in the details, and some of those details might actually change how you feel about your current setup. Today, we're breaking down exactly what changed, what stayed the same, and most importantly, whether this upgrade is genuinely worth it for you. And trust me, one of the differences caught me off guard. Before we get into the differences, let's establish what these two mics actually share, because it's more than you'd think. Both the Mic Mini and the Mic Mini 2 record at 24-bit 48 kHz, which is genuinely solid audio for the price range, a real leap above anything built into your phone or a budget wired lav. They both transmit over 2.4 GHz wireless and can hold a clean signal up to around 400 meters in open conditions, which gives you a comfortable amount of freedom on a shoot. Battery life is essentially identical too, roughly 11.5 hours in the transmitters and 10.5 in the receivers, with the charging case extending total runtime to around 48 hours. Add in 2 levels of noise cancellation and automatic limiting on both generations, and you're looking at a very consistent baseline across the board. The foundation hasn't moved, and honestly, that's a good thing. Now here's where version 2 starts carving out its own identity. The Mic Mini 2 ships with interchangeable magnetic color covers, which sounds like a small cosmetic thing, until you're on camera and your mic is just sitting there in frame. For creators who care about a clean, intentional look or want their gear to match a brand color, this is actually a practical win, not just a gimmick. Beyond the look, DJI added voice tone presets to the Mic Mini 2. Think of them as quick audio flavors like normal, bright, or rich, giving you a little more control over how your voice sits in the recording without touching your editing software. The original Mic Mini gives you none of that flexibility, so everything captured is what it is straight out of the box. The Mic Mini 2's transmitter charges about 20 minutes faster than the original, and while that sounds minor, if you're prepping gear between back-to-back shoots, those 20 minutes start to matter. There's also a new mobile-specific charging case for creators who primarily shoot on smartphones, a case that fits the mobile receiver and a single transmitter, without forcing you to buy the larger camera-oriented bundle. That's a meaningful flexibility upgrade for phone-first content creators. The original Mic Mini gave you one case option, and that was it. Worth noting though, the Mic Mini 2's transmitter is very slightly heavier and larger than the original to accommodate those swappable covers, so the trade-off is real, even if you'll barely feel it in your pocket. Here's the part that applies equally to both generations and matters if you're comparing these against higher-tier systems. Neither the Mic Mini 2 nor the Mic Mini 2 has internal recording storage in the transmitter, meaning if your wireless signal drops mid-take, there's no backup file to pull from. Neither supports 32-bit float recording either, which is a headroom-heavy feature found in more advanced mics that makes audio recovery in post much easier. For most vloggers and social media creators, none of this is a deal breaker. But if you're shooting in unpredictable environments or planning heavy audio work in post, these are gaps worth knowing about before you buy either one. If you already own the Mic Mini and your recordings sound good, the honest answer is you don't need to rush this upgrade. The core performance hasn't shifted dramatically. But if you're buying fresh, the Mic Mini 2 is the smarter entry point. Better flexibility, faster charging, and the tone presets are a genuinely useful bonus. So tell me in the comments, are you upgrading or holding on to your original? If this helped clear things up, a like goes a long way. And subscribe if you want more no-fluff tech breakdowns like this one.